Hey guys, it's your boy here, Ballisticorbit, and today we're back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about drawing blood. Now, I'm going to give you guys my experience about drawing blood, and basically, I drew blood today. Today is, I think it's like 23rd or 24th of January. I drew blood today, and it was horrible. I don't know, I got this reaction, it was so bad. But let's just get into the video. Basically, what happened was I was running late to school, and my mom said, "Hey, we need to draw your blood." So I go, I get in the car, we're like driving down the car and stuff. And when I go, like when I start to like get in there, I legit obviously knew that that it was gonna be a guy, cause there was this old guy. He's got his blood drawn, right? And whatever. He came out very quick. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I guess it's gonna be a quick one. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. And later did I know. I see this guy, right? He freaking, oh my god. I start walking in the chair. I'm over here waiting and waiting and waiting. 15 minutes go by. The guy comes out. And he starts to say, "Alright, are you gonna take this shot?" And I'm like, "Nah, my mom's not here," because she obviously went to get something, I don't know. She's like, "Okay, so you can come here by yourself, right?" And I'm like, "What? What? No. What? I think, sure." But he says, "Nah, I think we need your mom." So I'm like, "Why did you ask me in the first place?" He's like, "Nah, I thought you could come in, but no, we need your mom." So I'm like, "Okay." I just start sitting and waiting, and then finally my mom arrives, right? I sit down. He brings out 2 big-ass tubes and 1 small one, alright? He brings out 2 big tubes and 1 small one. He takes out, he starts taking out the needles, and when I see the needle, it's a big-ass needle, like a long, very long needle. Then when I tell him, "Is that the needle that you're gonna put into me?" He's like, "Oh, you can't take the needle? You can't take this big needle?" And I'm like, "No, of course not. I can't take that needle." So I'm over here just, telling him, "Do you have like a smaller needle you can give me?" And I'm like, "Okay, hold on, let me check." He starts scavenging there for like 5 minutes looking for a needle. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna hurt a lot if I take that like 5-inch needle. Anyway, he finally finds a tiny butterfly needle for like the babies, and I'm like, oh my god, that's still pretty big. It's like a whole inch. That's a pretty big needle. I mean, like, how can babies take 1-inch needles? Like, it's bigger than their mouths. It's bigger than their eyes. How can they take something that big? So I'm sitting there thinking, like, why? Why though? Why did you have to pull out that big ass needle? You probably know I can't take that needle. So he starts to put it in, like he grabs a little rope thing, ties it on my he ties it on my arm, and starts flicking the needle, I guess. And he grabs like a little wipey thing and tries to find my veins. And he found one of them, which was on my left arm, because there's no chances I'm taking to do it on my right arm, because I like my right arm. I use it for many things. Yeah, I use my right arm for many things. So I didn't want it to have pain on my right arm. So basically, I start to just like, he puts the needle in the vein, and then it hurts so much. I started to faint a little bit, but then I tried to be strong, like I was holding it in, but then like the pain got worse and worse, and I just fainted. I just went black. I went dark. It was crazy. I just went dark, plain black. I was doing that for like a minute. I kept waking up, opening my eyes, and going back and going just dark. Next thing you know, I faint for real, like I'm dead. I died for like 5 minutes. And it was plain black. It wasn't nothing. It was just black, darkness. I could hear the voices. I could hear everything. I could hear voices and everything. It was just dark. So, a few minutes passed, and I like feel the needle move. Like I feel it throb into my vein, and I wake up, and then everything starts like shaking really bad, like shaking and changing color and just shaking. It's like if the world was having earthquake, but like the whole world just shaking. And I was confused. I started looking to my mom, looking to the doctor, looking to the other doctor. I was going crazy. The needle basically just it basically it came out by itself, and it just like scraped my whole arm. And so yeah, like scraped my arm. And yeah, there's gonna be a photo of it on screen. So yeah, basically guys, like here it is. Like, okay, you see that little red dot? It's like sort of swollen-ish. Like it's like right here. Like, look at that. It's kind of like it doesn't see that much because like it's not, but like it's very swollen. Like there's like 2 red dots. 1, 2, and then this one like right around here. Yeah, I don't know. And I got one like over here, which is like, look at that one right there. Those 2 red dots you see. Yeah, they tried a lot. Okay. It was like really black, and like it started fading away. You know, the symptoms, and it started fading away. So, I started like looking down on my arm, and it's like everything black. And then my doctor says, hey, you know, you could do this like tomorrow. And I'm like, no, sure, yeah, let's do this tomorrow. So my mom takes me to the living room, and she says, hey, I'll come back. So she comes back, and the doctor comes, hey, do you need anything? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, give me some water. So next thing you know, he comes with water, and I start drinking it, and it actually helped. I started like regaining health, you know, as you can say. And yeah, I started doing, you know, I started to get stronger. And then my mom comes back and say, hey, are we gonna do this again? And then they force me to do another round. So I'm over here, he sticks the needle in, and then my mom's over here, you know what, hey, look at me over here, like, look at me, you know. And basically I was going to faint, but I stood strong like a soldier. And he basically told me that this wasn't a normal reaction, that he never had this type of reaction before. And I asked him what did I look like, and he basically said that I started to shake and move my head and stuff, and look at everybody and just shake like if I'm having a seizure. And he said it's concerning, and I actually draw blood to I did this. I put a needle to a navy, a military navy or whatever, and he fainted. So that's actually pretty bad. Because if a Navy SEAL, you know, a Navy SEAL, a military person that has to go through pain and exercise, and, you know, they've gone through a lot of pain and exercise, and they're in the Army, they have to deal with pain, and a Navy SEAL that fainted. So imagine, that hurts. It gotta hurt like hell. So, what? Like a Navy SEAL that looks at blood every day, that has to go through like shit every day, and he fainted on him. That's crazy. Like, imagine me. Imagine what would have happened to me if I didn't react that way. Like, well, I mean, nothing would have happened, but like, yo, a Navy SEAL just fainted. Yeah, but basically, the moral of the story is don't faint. You know, don't, if you're like that person that doesn't like seeing blood, just, you know, give something to distract yourself, and basically, you know, stay strong, and don't faint. That's the moral of the story. To not faint while you're getting your shot. You know, while you're getting your blood drawn. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video, and yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, and it's something else. Random thoughts video. If this video gets 5 likes, I'll do a random thoughts video. So yeah, yeah. See you guys on the next video. Peace.